Jarrus does have a Marth.
Jarrus going to Marth. All right. And
so hand warmers, I'm guessing.
Okay. So Jarrus going to Marth, I think that's a good idea. Marth Falco, obviously, probably a lot better. Luigi in teams isn't necessarily the best character. I think he's okay in teams. But
Luigi in teams is probably more of a gimmick than it is an actual, character.
And Jarrus has been, or excuse me, SNS has been grinding on Marth for so long now that getting the opportunity to play that against top players like Axe and Medz, that's solid.
Somebody jump into that jab, please. Please, somebody jump into the jab. Oh, see, it's happening. Oh, it's like the fan. Have you ever used the fan?
Yeah.
You just spam that A button. Everybody get in there. Everybody get in for the party.
He's got to practice his two-hand mashing. That's how he does it, because he actually...
I know, I saw him. He was just do it like, have you ever played Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah.
There's a game in there where you have to press A and B. That's how I do it.
Alright, so Medz still trying to break in this controller. His movement's looking really crisp, so hopefully it's not too bad. Getting the shine stalls. Oh, that's ugly.
Oh, Battlefield. Will you ever change? No. Unless something crazy insane happens.
So I think that with SNS going off, that opens up a lot of options for him. Because now he has a favorable matchup against the Pikachu and a pretty even matchup against the Fox. His Marth is not the most technical. He just makes really solid reads.
Yeah, fundamentals.
And he has really solid reads, really solid fundamentals.
The Oak Smash.
But there are a lot of good moths in Arizona. And
there are.
Axe has had the opportunity to play against the best moths in the world. So it could be rough. Whereas I'm not sure what his Luigi experience would be like.
So round one goes to blue team. Kappa.
Yep. Stop canceling their way to victory. Oh, wait a minute. I saw Jarrus pick up his...
So now we're stage striking finally.
Yeah. Alright.
So we won't be seeing the Battlefield, unfortunately. Or Green Greens.
Nope.
Rip Green Greens.
It's unfortunate.
So no Fountain. Pretty good stage pick considering the Marth.
Yeah. Yoshi's Story going away immediately, Battlefield going away immediately. Understandable that they wanted to remove the stages with platforms that Marth Sword deal with really well.
Definitely between Dreamland and N60, Dreamland and Final Destination,
yeah,
best stages.
Dreamland with for Marth. And
wow.
Yeah.
They're going to Pokemon Stadium. Really good stage for Fox and Pikachu because they're up smash.
Oh.
Ooh. Getting a character change.
SNS. No,
SNS,
you're not playing.
He does not have an Ice Climbers.
Come on, SNS. And he's hovering over Martha.
Luigi. Okay, we're seeing Luigi.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to winners round 2 of the Melee doubles finals
at Revelations 2.
At Revelation 2, presented by MVG. So here we go. We're going to Pokemon Stadium. Luigi and Falco versus Pikachu and Fox. Here we go.
Here we go to Pokemon Stadium, Stage 1. Pretty good pick for both the Pikachu and Fox.
Jarrus taking the opportunity to take his down.
Ooh, and Lovo immediately is stock gone.
And that's the threat of the Pikachu. Right there. That's going to be something he's going to have to deal with.
Axe weaving in and out of shield. I love the movement right there.
See, right now, this is rough. They're being split. Really nice down B from SNS right there.
Oh, but a nice punish from Axe covering the end lag of the up B. I mean, the down B.
Medz losing his stock there, but Axe still sitting pretty on 4 stocks.
Ooh, up airs. Axe, like I said, focusing down on Lovo, making sure that he gets that advantageous matchup.
Yeah, that was a really risky play there from Medz running in to help out his teammate, and he did almost lose his stock for it, but it was definitely the right decision. Helping out your teammate is almost always better than getting a setup on your thing.
Very nice positioning by Axe and Medz.
There we go. Yeah.
Very excellent positioning.
Excellent teamwork from both players, setting up for each other really well, covering each other really well, and right now, I mean, it's going to take a lot for SNS and Lovo to get back into this.
Ooh. Both of them just getting sandwiched in between them both. pinned by that up air and the nair. Wow, Axe setting up perfectly for that up air just now.
Oh, almost getting the
Lovo take a stock, another stock done.
Lovo going down.
Ooh, very nice down air coming out from SNS, covering the ledge.
One thing I've noticed, a lot of the out-of-state players going in on the Colorado players, the punish game has been very, very, very central to the out-of-state player success. Colorado is very, very known for making some very unsafe decisions. Sitting in shield is our business right now, but a beautiful edge guard on Medz by SNS. And
wow. Nice combo string coming from Axe. Yeah, still living. Very nice DI coming from Lovo.
Rough. Can he make it back?
No, unfortunately.
All right, so is he going to take it?
Is he going to take a stock? He does decide to take a stock. Lovo, make sure to cover your partner. Does not cover the partner. Taking the stock.
And it looks like Axe and Medz are going to take game one. Oh, that was a beautiful recovery option from Lovo right there. Realizing that he could go lower and recover higher, gets a nice down tilt. Oh, but that'll take it. So Axe and Medz going up, taking game one. And Lovo and SNS they're strategizing over there.
Pokemon Stadium was definitely not a good stage for them to strike to.
I also think that they, Axe and Medz were covering each other really well. They were playing together. Whereas SNS and Lovo, I didn't get the same sense that they were really connecting together. You know, their chemistry was not consistent.
A really important thing to note out is that on the last stocks for both players, Lovo didn't cover Jarrus at all, so they just gave up that stock for free.
So SNS switching to Marth. They're thinking about Yoshi's story.
Thinking about Foresight.
Dream? No, wait a minute.
Dreamland. Why are we just going to Fox good stage?
We're going to Dreamland.
Okay, Dreamland.
All right, let's go. Game two. Maybe adjustments, and already Axe getting the throw off stage. It's so dangerous, but Lovo managed to get out of that.
Axe covering off of Lovo, covering his entire recovery option right there.
This is really rough. Lovo needed to get over there, but he just couldn't. Axe was walling, or excuse me, Medz was just walling him out so perfectly.
Ow. Medz and Axe just sandwiching Jarrus right now, in between them.
One thing to note as well is that their positioning has been pretty on point throughout this whole set. Whenever they can, they're getting SNS and Lovo in between them. You know, and that's always good just because any hit that sends in your partner's direction is really an easy follow-up. But a nice edge.
Oh no!
I think he was looking for the double jump there. Didn't quite work out. That's unfortunate because he was putting in some really, really good work on Axe. But now he's down to his second stock. Axe and Medz both with 4 stocks. With 4 stocks. Really, really rough. And that's going to be the first stock for Lovo. And there goes Jarrus.
Unfortunate.
SNS down to his last stock. This is looking really, really rough, and they're just not getting the team.
Jarrus is definitely not covering Lovo at all, and Lovo isn't covering Jarrus at all. They need, for them to win this, they need to start covering each other's backs when each are being comboed, making sure that they can get out of stuff. Ooh, very nice job by both of them though, covering onto Axe as he was doing the down B. Down smash. Ouch. Good job by Jarrus, potentially saving it.
Here's the problem. That was a 2-minute Medz stock. That stock lasted for 2 minutes. And Axe just lost his first stock after 2 minutes and 10 seconds. That is a problem. Are we gonna see a 6th?
Ooh. Both of them just getting mauled on the sides. Ooh, very nice patience by Lovo, waiting for the tech and punishing with the F smash.
I don't think that the split 1v1 is the game that they're gonna win. But I really like how Medz there, even though he had an advantageous position against SNS, actually moved in to cover Lovo's recovery option there. But Axon Medz taking that 2-0 with a 6 stock, very convincing.
Very, very convincing.
Their synergy is really, really great. They cover each other pretty well. It's not the best we've seen in tournament. I saw very good synergy yesterday, but I will